My stepdad demanded to know why I never loved him back, so I finally told him the truth. My mom married him when I was 7. From day one, he acted like my real dad didn't exist. My parents had divorced when I was a baby, and custody was split perfectly. 1 week with mom, 1 week with dad. It worked. We were happy. Then mom met him. At first, he seemed nice enough, but the moment mom introduced us, something shifted. He started showing up everywhere. My soccer games during dad's weekends, my school talent shows, my brother's football matches, always positioning himself between me and my actual father. I remember one game specifically. I scored the winning goal and ran to hug dad. My stepdad intercepted me mid-run, picked me up, and yelled, "That's my girl!" loud enough for the entire bleachers to hear. I hadn't even known him 6 months. I squirmed out of his arms and ran to dad anyway. The look on his face was pure rage. He hated when I held dad's hand. Every single time we'd be at one of my brother's games and I'd grab dad's hand, stepdad would get this furious expression. Then he'd try to hold my other hand. I always pulled away. One time before he and mom got married, he called me and my brothers his and mom's kids right in front of dad. Dad rolled his eyes but stayed quiet. Stepdad lost it. Accused dad of disrespecting him and dismissing his role. Dad calmly said, "They didn't stop being our kids because you showed up." Stepdad called him an asshole for pushing him out. Father's Day was always a nightmare. Stepdad wanted to do everything with us. We just wanted our actual dad. Mom guilt-tripped us into doing one activity with stepdad each year. But then he'd cyber-stalk dad's social media and see all the things we actually did with him. One year, my grandma took me shopping, and I bought dad a gift. Stepdad saw her Instagram story and assumed it was for him. Apparently, he had a complete meltdown on Father's Day when he saw dad post about it online. When I was 10, mom ended up hospitalized for over a month with the flu and a secondary infection. Stepdad immediately tried to take over mom's custody time. Dad shut that down instantly, telling him, "You're not their parent. You don't get to keep them in her place." We didn't try to go with stepdad either. He blamed dad, saying he'd poisoned our minds against him. After that, he got even more aggressive. He insisted on professional family portraits and would physically position me and my brothers around him instead of letting us stand equally between him and mom. He started signing cards to us as dad. My oldest brother caught him scratching out his real name in cards we'd given him and writing dad in pen. He demanded my brothers play tennis with him and appointed himself their coach without asking. He tried forcing me to do father-daughter dances with him at every event. I refused every single time. We talked to mom about it constantly. She always said the same thing: cut him some slack, try harder to bond. He feels othered by us. She told my brothers they were rude to him. She told me I could be blessed with 2 dads if I gave it a shot. I told her if he had his way, I'd only have him. She said that was just a sign of how much he loved me. Even after they had 2 kids together, my half-brothers, nothing changed. He was still obsessed with erasing dad and replacing him. So when I turned 16, I moved in with dad full-time. I visit mom's house for a few hours each month, but I don't sleep there anymore. And I leave the second things get weird. Last week they got weird. Stepdad sat me down and said he felt ignored and unappreciated by me and my brothers, that my decision to move in with dad really hurt him. Then he said, and I quote, "You'd think you'd be more loving to the person you chose to add to the family." I stared at him. Then I said it. "We didn't choose you. Mom did." His face crumpled. He started crying, saying I wanted to crush his spirit and asking what he'd done to make me hate him so much. Mom was furious, screamed at me for making him cry, for being cruel. I grabbed my stuff and left. Didn't apologize. Didn't comfort him, because after 10 years of him trying to erase my real dad, forcing himself into every moment, and pretending we were his kids, he finally heard the truth.